up? What up? What it do, everybody? How's it going? Now, look, today we're gonna do a quick review of Demon Souls on the PS5. I was fortunate enough to be one of the people who were able to secure a PlayStation 5. We're not going to talk about the specifics. I know it's a sore spot for a lot of people, including myself. So, look, we're just going to get right into it. So, Demon Souls, look, man, what a game. For me, my opinion, I think this is the best. Yeah, I said it. The best launch title to come from Sony in a long, long time. Now, don't get me wrong, I also played Miles Morales Spider-Man. That review will come later. I also think that was an amazing game, but for what it's worth, PlayStation 5 Demon Souls, crazy. I love this game. So let's go ahead and get into it a little bit more. So like I said, I enjoyed it a little bit more than I have with previous launch titles. Um, it is a remake, but I am new to the Demon Souls series. So just a quick like review on my background with the series. So I've played different Souls-like games. For example, the Neo series, Neo 2. Love those games. Like I said, Souls-like. Bloodborne, played a little bit of it. Got destroyed in that game, of course. Played a little bit of Dark Souls 3. So I have a little experience with Souls games, but nothing too deep. Never be an actual Souls game. So Demon Souls actually makes the first one. So I was able to play through the game in its entirety. And man, I'm thoroughly surprised. So I think this game is going to reintroduce me to the series and get me interested back in Souls games because man, this game was just great. So number one, it's a remake, so I know a lot of people already played it, but like I said, I'm brand new to the series. So a lot of the things, a lot of the big moments were brand new to me. So that could be a difference between you and I. For you, if you have played this before, maybe the PS3, PS4, then this might not be as exciting to you since you may be used to some of these things already. You may know where all the little nooks and crannies are in the game. I did not know that, so for me, everything here was a fresh, brand new experience. So you have that. Number two, even if you did play this game on PS3 or PS4, I guarantee you, no matter what universe you were in, it did not look like this. Man, this game is beautiful. So if you have an HDR enabled TV, 4K TV, you also have a PlayStation 5, then man, you are getting the best of what you can possibly get out of this game. I tell you, when I tell you this game is gorgeous, it's an understatement. This game looks absolutely amazing. So everything from the fire to the animations. Now, sometimes the animations were a bit wonky, but I'll get into that a little bit later. Everything here, though, I mean, it works great. So I had a ton of fun playing the game, reading all the different messages, learning the boss strategies, and of course, absolutely getting destroyed by enemies. It would not be a Souls game unless you die 8,000 times, right? So another thing that I think really makes the Demon Souls PS5 a great game is the fact that it's on the PlayStation 5. So, although this is a PlayStation exclusive, other Souls games have been on the Xbox consoles. So, I think the difference here is actually that DualSense controller. So, when you swing the sword, when you swing an axe, a weapon, when that weapon strikes a body versus hits somebody's armor or even hit something like debris or a wall, you can feel the difference in the controller. When you're pulling back your bow to let go a shot, you're going to feel the tension and your bow as you're pulling that. So as you're getting hit and you block it with your shield, you feel the impact. I think the DualSense controller in its own is just a great selling point for Sony, really in any game conversation, because even something like Call of Duty, which I have always preferred to play on my Xbox, is something that I have to think twice about now because using those adaptive triggers is just so fun when it comes to games where they actually take use of that technology there. So, boom. We have that now also with this brand new nice controller adding to the look and feel of the game. I was a little less likely to rage quit because I know there is kind of a shortage on just everything PlayStation right now, so we definitely didn't want to break a controller due to some Demon Souls induced rage. Um, but the difficulty actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was. So I did think at first that playing through this, the difficulty would be one of the main things that would potentially deter me from the game. It's notoriously the thing that a lot of people talk about when it comes to playing a Souls game. If you want to play a Souls game, you need to be prepared for very difficult enemies, for very even more difficult bosses, and then just really tough experiences throughout the game. I've come to enjoy and really like playing these games, but for a lot of people, that's not what they want out of a game. There is no, easy, normal, difficult, super hard, mode for you to select from. You will play Demon Souls, and that's what you're going to get there. So I think a lot of people do need to be cognizant of that. Now, that does lead me into some of the cons of the game. So, like I said, there are no difficulty settings. So, for somebody who's looking for this game to be a bit more accessible, they're not going to really get that out of this game. And I mean, that's okay. There are games like that out of the market. I would love to see some more accessibility in games like this. I think this is a very fun game, and I would love for more people to be able to experience this kind of game. But things like the super dark contrast in a lot of different areas, the game's difficulty, and just the lack of any kind of really accessibility settings here could be a turnoff for some people. So, that is a thing here. Now, I also did experience some game crashes, I think, throughout my playthrough. I might have crashed maybe four or five times, something like that. So it was enough to get my attention and kind of annoy me, but wasn't enough for me to get too scared. So another thing to be aware of if you are playing this game. Now, last thing, this is a remake. Shout out to Blue Point Studios. Blue Point, you guys did a great job with the remake of this game. I really hope that they do something else very soon because I think coming off the success of Demon Souls PS5, I think it really just opens the door to really show people what this developer can do. So they've done a lot of great remakes in the past, one being Shadow of the Colossus that I love to play. So, we'll see what comes next. Fingers crossed for a Jack and Daxter remake if you're one of those people. Other than that, that's been the review. So right there, I think with this Demon Souls PS5, I'm actually gonna go ahead and give this a 9 out of 10. Yeah, it's that high. I think this is a great first game. I think if you've never played a Souls-like game before as well, I think this is a great entry to the series. This is actually the first game in real succession. So if you haven't played the games before, this is going to be a perfect intro for you. I think if you're getting a PS5 and you're looking for something to get for the first time, um, depending on the type of gamer you are, you might want to go for maybe Spider-Man, depending on the kind of gamer you are. If you're not used to these kinds of games, then maybe go for that. Now that is a shorter story. I won't get too deep into that right now, but I would go ahead and go with the Demon Souls PS5. It's a very enjoyable game, pretty sizable as well. You're not going to run through this game in a couple days. I think it's just a really great experience. So I'll give this a 9 out of 10. Go ahead and buy this if you get the chance. I've definitely played it. Let me know what you think about Demon Souls PS5 in the comments. Did you take it back to GameStop? Did you digital download and you couldn't, so you just deleted it off your PS5? Let me know your pain below. All right, everybody, have a great day. And as usual, tell someone you love them. See ya.